Fete Reimagined. We are honored to introduce the 2020 Woman of the Year. Ellen Calmas began her involvement with the Crohn and Colitis Foundation as a teenager.
Her parents were part of the 4 families who founded our New England chapter and elevated gastrointestinal diseases to the forefront of research needs. It's our honor to recognize Ellen Calmas as the 2020 Woman of the Year.
Crohn's has been part of my family since I was little, when my brother Joel was diagnosed. When a kid gets sick, that trumps everything. And it was the motivation for my parents becoming so involved with the other families and starting the chapter. It's a really important part of who we've been.
Indirectly, I've known Ellen my entire life because my parents and her parents were the founders of the CCFA, originally known as NFIC. So I have always known her through the work of our families, and we have worked closely together, so I guess forever.
Ellen is a remarkable woman. She is a businesswoman. She is a wife. She's a mother of 4 children. She's the philanthropist, and she's a compassionate person.
Ellen Calmas has just been a dynamic person. I would describe her as someone who looks out for others more than she looks out for herself.
I would describe my mother as a powerhouse. There's nothing that she doesn't do 100%.
Very driven, and especially her love of family. Always, from being a kid right up through today.
She's very much so like her grandmother, in which they don't want the attention, they don't see themselves as honorees, but they're people that really want to get others involved.
She wants to show her kids that these are very meaningful things, and these are things that we should also aim to participate in when we're older. And part of the reason I think that she enjoys doing this is that she can say, here's an example I'm setting for my children, like the example that my parents set for me.
I want to tell Ellen how grateful I am and how proud of her I am for carrying on our family's involvement and my parents' legacy in the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
I see Ellen's mother in Ellen, and her mother, Joan, was incredibly important to me when I had to make some very serious health decisions when I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Ellen has warmth and love and compassion, and she means a great deal to me because her parents were very involved in giving me hope.
Ellen stepping up and carrying on in their footsteps is just a beautiful thing to do, and a beautiful thing for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation to recognize her involvement in the community, her involvement in so many worthy organizations.
I can't think of a more deserving woman for this award. She's a woman who volunteers on behalf of her brother, her children, and everybody else who's affected by this disease, and I'm just so proud to know her.
My big message is thank you. Thank you for joining me, for being part of it, for supporting me, for caring. We do a lot together, and together we do a lot better.
Congratulations, Ellen. We are so proud of you.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Mom. We love you.
Thank you, Ellen, for your selfless contributions to the IBD community. What a legacy your family has left on the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
Good evening. I'm Dick Grand. It is my pleasure to introduce the Joan Cutler Lifetime Achievement Award, created in 2011 to honor the foresight and determination that Joan lavished on the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, and to celebrate and remember her contributions that brought the chapter to where it is today. Joan and Ted Cutler were essential members of the group of 4 families who founded the New England chapter. In characteristic fashion, Ted was delighted when the chapter wanted to start an award in Joni's name. The first award was given to the founding physician chairs of the Chapter Medical Advisory Committee. As one of those, I am honored now to recognize the 11 subsequent chairs, Drs. Athos Boussaros, Adam Chaffetz, Frank Ferre, Stephen Fine, Sonia Friedman, Matthew Hamilton, Leslie Higuchi, Frederick McCrower, Bruce Sands, Samir Shah, and Harlan Winter. Thank you all for your bold leadership and tireless efforts to make a difference in the lives of IBD patients.
And another inspirational story you won't forget. Meet chef and owner of the fabulous and award-winning restaurant Mita in Boston, Douglas Williams.
Mita is a 3.5-year-old restaurant on the corner of Tremont and Mass Ave. We are Italian cuisine. I love this neighborhood, and we've been able to bring this neighborhood together with a community, with partnerships, and it's something that we're very proud of. My curiosity with food began when I was born. My mother was Syrian Lebanese, always cooked in the home. My father was a chef. When I was first diagnosed with Crohn's, I immediately said, wow, I can't run track. And that's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, was to be an athlete. And then immediately said, well, maybe I should cook. And I decided to go on this path. The biggest challenge I faced with Crohn's during cooking was probably school. I was already uncomfortable with being who I was as a professional or coming into my own, let alone having the hindrance of not being able to eat the things that I was assigned or wanted to eat. Putting trash cans next to my station to chew up food and to spit it out and to go on to the next thing. And that's how I had to make it through, to taste the saltiness, to taste the sweetness. What I realized is that it's not just about my digestive health. It's not just about the Crohn's and my restrictions, but it's about my mental and overall well-being. It allowed me to relieve my stress, to realize that there was opportunity, and to realize that I had the whole world at my feet and all I had to do was dive in it. My IBD journey included a surgery when I was 16 to remove my ileum and my intestines. It was such a humbling experience and so formative for my life now. It makes me appreciate my body. It makes me appreciate my health. My feeling when I discovered the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation was a sense of epiphany, realizing that there was this whole world of support out there for me. It provides clarity, it provides encouragement, it provides support for folks like myself. We still don't know what the future holds. We still need research. I want to be a part, and I think if we all can be a family and support this foundation, maybe we can rid this world of Crohn's and colitis. To a child just diagnosed with Crohn's, my first advice would be determined, be unapologetic, and be fearless. Your disease does not stop you from achieving your dreams.
My hope is someday no child will have to spend their Halloween, Thanksgiving, and birthday alone in the hospital because of Crohn's or colitis.
Kids like me won't have to feel like there are rocks inside of their stomach.
Kids won't have to be stuck with needles 12 times in one night just to get a blood transfusion.
My hope is that someday the millions of families affected every day are not stuck with the decision to decide between surgery or hospitalizations.
They'll find a cure so that no other kid will have to go through what I went through and this scary hospital experience.
My hope is someday my daughter Grace won't have to take powerful infusion drugs and she'll still be pain-free all day.
Someday when we all come together for FET, we don't need to raise money for cures because we're celebrating the cures that we have found.
My hope is someday no parent will have to be by their child's side at the hospital as they face emergency surgery.
My hope is someday no one has to have a shot every week just to manage their disease.
I hope that someday being diagnosed with Crohn's disease as a child doesn't mean that you lose your entire childhood.
My hope is that someday IBD sufferers and their caregivers can live an emotionally and physically pain-free existence.
My hope is that someday no mother has to carry the scar of watching her son and fear in his eyes when he's carried away to a procedure room.
So my hope, my dream, is that one day people who suffer from Crohn's and colitis, like myself, can wake up in the morning knowing they're going to feel good that day.
That my daughter Julie and others like her can reminisce about Crohn's and colitis as a disease of the past.
My hope is someday for a cure for my brother Andrew. And my hope someday is a cure for my brother Aaron.
Well, the thing that I hope someday is, well, a cure for IBD.
My hope is that someday no one has to go through the physical, mental, and emotional toll of ulcerative colitis and Crohn's.
My hope is that someday no one will have to feel alone when they have IBD.
I hope one day no child, no young adult, no medium adult, no older adult ever has to go through some of the things that we've all had to go through. I really hope and pray for a cure.
You have the opportunity to invest directly in the mission of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and to make a difference in the lives of patients. And I'm thrilled to turn it back over to our friend Matt Light to get things started. Matt?
Well, thank you, Ben. What an incredible night. And we have a lot of work to do. This is the Fund in Need, and we have a goal of raising $150,000 in addition to what's already been raised. So people, it is game time. Check out your cell phones. Everybody grab your cell phone, look at it. You should have received a text. If you didn't, please text FET to 2020. FET 2020. That's FETE 2020. And text 243-725. As you donate, your name will appear on the screen and the thermometer will rise towards our goal. We're going to start off tonight's Fund in Need at the $25,000 level. And to kick us off, I just found out that we have two incredible donors at that level at $25,000. I want to say thank you, a huge thank you for kicking off tonight's Fund in Need to Jeffrey Schechter and Tina Hoffman. Jeffrey, Tina, thank you so much for this incredible donation. We are one step closer to that cure. And by the way, I know I'm the ugliest person on this broadcast. I have to tell you, in watching everything so far, you people are amazing and you are superheroes. I've suffered from Crohn's. I know what it's like. I know how difficult it can be, but the work that's being done is incredible. And your donations fund world-renowned research. Over $30 million annually goes towards creating a cure. And that's what this research money will do. It will find a cure. There will be a breakthrough in IBD. And they're using artificial intelligence. How incredible is that? To discover genetic signatures that may predict a diagnosis, whether a child will have to go through complications and how they will respond to their treatment. These are incredible things. So $25,000. Thank you again to Jeffrey and Tina. We are going to hold for 1 minute. If you have the chance, go onto your cell phones, text in your bid. As you bid, your name will go ahead and appear on the screen. You'll see that thermometer continue to rise. And we want to thank you all so much for your continued support. As we take a little break here, I want you to think about our next level. We're going to jump down to $10,000. $10,000. And to kick us off, I just found out David and Nina Fialco. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for your continued support. $10,000. We have $10,000 that can help 10 children living with Crohn's or colitis attend Camp Oasis. And I know you know so much about Camp Oasis. You hear from the kids that attend it. It is life-changing. It gives them a place to go where people know them. And that's really important, really, really important. I know I've been there. There's difficult times, but when you're surrounded with people who understand what you're going through, it is life-changing. And this year, the foundation brought together over 1,300 kids for a virtual camp experience with a whole lot of fun and a lot of activities. So thank you so much. Remember, grab that phone or maybe grab a drink, raise that glass, and toast all of those people who you will be impacting with your generous donations tonight. We have a $25,000. We have a $10,000. We are now going to jump down to the $5,000 level. At the $5,000 level, I think we have one coming in. Let's watch that thermometer continue to rise. Make sure you grab these phones, dial in, your name will come up. But at the $5,000 level, we have a lead donation from RBC Wealth Management and the Gill family. Thank you so much for your generous donation. That's absolutely incredible. Who else will join us at the $5,000 level? Maybe you. I see you. I can come over there. I can help you. We can make this happen. Text it on your phone. Oh, $10,000 level, Lauren and Mark Rubin. That is absolutely incredible. Lauren, Mark, thank you so much. And as we continue, we're going to go to the $5,000 level. This year, the foundation created resources in response to the COVID-19. These resources included a guidance center for patients, educational webcasts and programs, emotional support services, and calls to the IBD Help Center increased by 500% at the start of the pandemic. These are the resources that you are making possible. So we have our levels. We've gone from 25 to 10,000 to 5,000. We appreciate your support. We see that needle continue to rise. Remember, we're trying to go for 150,000. We're not even at halftime yet. We have a lot of work to do, and we have a cure that we're chasing. And with your help, and maybe a glass, remember, we are at home, drink responsibly, but you are allowed to drink, and you can have a little fun with this. Maybe text your friend. Do that little phone a friend thing where you ask them to maybe jump in and get involved. Thank you all so much. At this time, we're going to jump down to our $2,500 level, $2,500. Who's got it? Who's going to text us right now? And remember, you can go on. It's really simple. 243-725, FETE, F-E-T-E 2020, if you haven't already gotten it. And you know, we hear a lot about gut bacteria and the microbiome. Well, the foundation is now funding a partnership with Vendana Biosciences right here in Boston. They're developing a live bacterial cocktail to treat IBD and restore microbiome imbalances. This could lead to a whole new class of medicine. I have to say that a microbiome cocktail doesn't sound pleasing, but I have a feeling it's cutting edge and it could get us one step closer to a cure. So keep working hard. To all of the doctors, all the scientists, all the people that are working hard on our behalf, thank you so much. And thanks to Pam and Jeff Middleman, $2,500 donation. Thank you so much. Our needles continuing to go up. We want to thank Rebecca Sivitz and Sean Jakowski, I believe. And we are now well on our way. We're working our way down these levels. This Fund a Need is such a critical part in tonight's success. And we want to ask you guys to maybe, just maybe, consider the $1,000 level. For $1,000, you can do a lot for the foundation in funding a research team working on a wearable bracelet that can monitor sweat for biomarkers that could signal that a flare-up is coming. And for all of us to suffer, we know what those flare-ups are like. And they are unpredictable at this point. I know every time I think I'm going to get through something and I'm not going to have a problem, guess what? My friend shows up, and it's okay because I know I have faith in the team and the people that are working hard. You are helping make that possible. Thank you so much. You know, the warning gives your doctor a chance to intervene early. With technology like this, your doctors can step in when things get tough, and that's really important. Your support will help fund these creative solutions to this disease. We have Robin and Andy Davis at 5,000. Thank you so much to Robin and Andy. That's $5,000. That's a whole lot closer to our goal. Our needle is going up. I'm having fun. I think we're almost at the halfway point. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the energy. How about $500? $500 could fund local education and support programs such as the Foundation's Power of Two. This is peer-to-peer support to help patients, caregivers, and their families get the resources that they need. This year, this has been more important than ever. $500 at this level. Text it right now. Continue to see this needle rise. Here we go. Jim and Colleen Polk, $2,500. Thank you so much. Ellen and Richard Calmas, $1,000. Thank you. Nina Huber, $5,000. Watch that needle go up. Come on. Let's get that thermometer rising. This is the one time where when the thermometer rises, it's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. We want that temperature to keep going up. We want to see our goal of 150,000 tonight, and we want to make a huge impact. $250. Who's got it? $250. A gift of $250 could fund 3 months of transitional or translation services at the Foundation's IBD Help Center so all patients have access to the resources that they need. $250. You may not think that's much, but we can have a whole lot of people support us with $250, and that will make this needle rise. That will make a huge impact. It means a lot. Every dollar counts. $250 level. We have it right here. Bob Parente, $1,000. Elizabeth and Rob Orgel, $2,000. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Oh, we have Ellen Razika, $1,000. Thank you, Ellen. And here we go. We're going to continue going. It's now time for the $100 level. $100. This is our last level. And remember, we have a very big goal to reach, and this goal will help immensely in our fight against Crohn's and colitis. $100. Who can help us out at $100? Awkward pause. I thought I'd try it. Awkward pause. A little stare into the camera. Maybe one more glass. Can we raise a toast at the $100 level? We're having fun. We're getting after it. This is the most athletic thing I've done in years. Wait, we are almost at 800. We're almost at 800,000 and our goal is 900. That's for the entire event. Oh my goodness. That's not a typo, I don't think. I know that we have a lofty goal with this funding need, and I know there's been a lot of support well in advance of the funding need. And if this is correct, that means 800,000 is in the bank and we are close to hitting the $900,000 mark. And remember how much this research means to the fight. And that's where this money goes, along with Camp Oasis and the services for all of these people that really need it, especially today. $100 level, you can support the IBD community. Every dollar makes a huge impact. And we're about there. My time is almost up. I'm going to turn it back over to you guys here in 1 second. I'm checking in with the team. Team, we're still at that $800,000 to $900,000 level. I feel like it's been an incredible night. And remember, you can keep donating. You can keep bidding. And thank you for your generous support. It means so much. You guys are all amazing. And now I'm going to send it back to you, Ben. It's all yours.
Wow, that was remarkable. It has truly been a memorable evening. We thank you all for creating a better world for your loved ones and all IBD patients. And congratulations again to our incredible honorees tonight. Don't forget, the auction will be open until 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so keep bidding. There's plenty of time. And don't leave us just yet. Stay for the post show. Ian Osher will be performing. We thank you again for your support tonight to bring us closer to better treatments and cures for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. We hope you have a great evening, and thanks again for joining us.
Holland and Knight is pleased to support the New England chapter of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Best wishes tonight, and thank you for funding research, improving patient care, and providing support to the local IBD community.
Hey everyone, Takeda's delighted to be able to share this special moment with you. With over a 25-year history of working in gastroenterology, we're honored to be part of advances that have been made in this therapeutic area. But we're also well aware that much work still remains to be done. And that's because behind every unmet medical need, there's really a person in need. So we're privileged to be with you today to support the vision that Takeda shares with you. And that's making a meaningful difference in the lives of patients that are living with digestive diseases. So thank you for letting us be a part of this wonderful event. But more importantly, thank you for all of your continued commitment to saving and transforming lives.
Good evening, everybody. AbbVie is a proud supporter of Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Here at AbbVie, we put the patient at the center of everything that we do. In fact, we call the patient our North Star. At AbbVie, as an organization, we are committed to finding better treatments for the often debilitating Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. So on behalf of AbbVie, we are so excited and happy to be a part of this amazing organization. Take care.
Hi folks, my name's Nick and I'm the event coordinator here in Massachusetts for Tito's Handmade Vodka. I just want to say on behalf of all of Team Tito's how happy we are to be supporting the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation's work here in New England. We hope you enjoy your event with your favorite Tito's handmade cocktail. Cheers.
Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. We are thrilled to be a part of this event, which is raising critical funds we so desperately need to find cures for those afflicted with IBS.
Hair down, flawless, dark brown, you look gorgeous. Tell you ask me if I'm honest, cause you're modest, sort of self-conscious. Skin tone, perfect, kiss you return it. It's what's inside that makes you worth it. You earned it, you deserve it. You were sun-kissed in Hawaii. Say you like guys that look like me. Well, you look good in those Nikes. So can I be real with you? Can I be real with you? Can I be real with you? Can I be real with you?
We want to end tonight by saying thank you to our incredible FET committee, chairs, our honorees, and to all of our supporters out there tonight. You made this show possible. A very special thank you to Element Productions for helping us create this FET Reimagined, to Trevor McKinnon, High Output, and all of our vendors and sponsors. Ellen Calmas, our honoree, said it best earlier tonight. We do a lot together, but together we do a whole lot better. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, you look good in those Nikes. So can I be real with you? 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 Ooh. Girl, I don't know you yet, and I don't fall a lot, but you got it, I can tell, oh, I can tell. My last girl left me scarred. Since then my heart's been locked, but I wanna treat you well, oh, treat you well. You were sun-kissed in Hawaii. Say you like guys that look like me. Well, you look good in those Nikes. So can I be real with you? 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 Can I be real with you?